Yeah, good morning everyone, and once again thank you for tuning in and hopefully playing some good golf. There's definitely some great scores out there and some not so good scores, so keep working on it. I'm sure Gavin and Lee will help you out, especially when the lies are really tight, and how to play those beautiful link style of golf shots that's required out here this time of year. From our point of view, obviously the growth's slowed right down, and our main goal is to maintain, the surface as smooth and as firm as possible. And there's very little inputs that go into them this time of year. So the only things that we do is, to make sure that water sort of keeps on going through the profile, and that provides that sort of firm surface and dry conditions as well, which is what we're aiming for. The only other thing that we do this time of year is a little bit of the wintergrass control. So we've got a number of different sort of trials and controls going out there throughout the whole golf course, and we're seeing sort of excellent results no matter sort of what product and stuff like that we're using at the moment, so which is great. The reason we do that is just to can get the best out of the surfaces, and sustainably it's a lot more easier to manage, in particular in the warmer months with that pure sort of bent grass in particular. So again, for us it's minimal mowing and sort of rolling here and there, and then just changing the holes, so which is great. We just ask you to keep repairing pitch marks there as well, and that goes a long way in helping look after the surface. The fairways and tees, again, we're only sort of cutting them every second week, and again that's just to provide a sort of a smooth surface, and also tidies up all the divots and any of the winter grass that's out there as well. So again, similar to the greens, the main thing that we're trying to do with the fairways this time of year is just make sure they remain dry, and then also the wintergrass control, whether that's pre or post emergent. So overall, we've maintained, keep the surfaces really nice and clean. There's been a little bit of germination here and there, and we've got some number of treatments going out there to keep it clean, and to have minimal sort of pyrannua out there. So again, one of the huge benefits of the Santa Ana is it doesn't require a lot of nutrition, and the biggest thing for us is thatch management with that. But with the aggressive growth, it sort of smothers out all the weeds as well, which is great. So with all that sort of free time, it allows us to get into the vegetation areas, and we've done a fair bit of work throughout the whole property in that sort of sense over the last 3 weeks in particular. That's sort of just going through areas and thinning out the isolepses and the lomandras. Then also we've been working around the lake edges throughout the property as well. There's a bit of growth or aquatic weeds or aquatic plants that have grown in there, so we're just controlling those at the moment. So we've been working down on the dam on the 11th hole there, and then we'll work on the dam outside the first and the practice area. So that's all we do there. Again, we just ask everyone to look after their course. They've been excellent in raking, maintaining the bunkers, so keep that up. It's been great to see a lot of people filling the divots out in as well. So if we can keep those up, that'll be much appreciated. It goes a long way. So I think that's everything from me. Happy golfing out there, and please get out here and enjoy the wintry conditions, and hopefully we get some warmer weather coming, and I'm sure we'll come out of winter in great shape, and we'll have a great spring leading to summer. So, thank you.